Hello Frenzy, my name is Kate Shark and welcome back to Rainswept. Now, I know the last episode was a little long, it was like an hour long, and I apologize. I'm going to try to keep these episodes down to half an hour from here on out, just time got away from me. But, I'm not going to waste any more time, we're going to go ahead, get started, and play this. So, continue. Continue. There we go. Alright then. Alright, so let me remember everything I gotta do. Shift, map, to do. We don't have any to do yet. Okay. Leave. Yes. Okay. Alright, so, Brad's back in Pineview. We should talk to him. He'll be heading back later today for his wedding preparations. Okay. We also need to talk to Jack about the picture we got from Johnny. He should be at his shop. What do you want to start with, Detective? Let's talk to Brad first. So he can get home. Yes, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna go, and I might need to turn the headphones down a bit because it's a little loud. Okay, where is he at? Meet Brad at the Sheriff's Department. Okay. And how do we get to the Sheriff's Department? It's been a few minutes. Okay, so we need to go down Happy Valley Road. So, let's go. I don't really want to talk to people right now. Grandpa! My favorite. Oh, of course I can't talk to Grandpa. Talk to everybody else, but they don't want you to talk to Grandpa. Wait, did I go too far? I did. Shit. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Grandpa. God, where? Okay, hold on. Oh, duh. Okay, so I need to go. Okay, I forgot. There's like 2 main streets or something. That is my mistake. All right, we'll figure this out eventually. E and use. Then we go down Happy Valley Road. Central Streets, right? Yes, because we need to go to... No, I'm wrong. We need to be on Aspen Street. And... there we go. Went the wrong way. So let's use that. We'll go down to the sheriff's office. Alright, Brad, can you tell me about Chris's hotel project? Yeah. Seems Chris was trying to start a hotel here in Pineview. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, that was his big plan. He wanted to live in a quiet, peaceful place, but he also wanted to run a business. He was specifically partial to starting and running a hotel as he'd helped his uncle run his restaurant back home. How did Chris manage the money for it? Some of it was from running the restaurant with his uncle. He inherited the rest of it. When his uncle died a few years back, Chris basically inherited everything he'd owned. His uncle had never married and had taken Chris in with him. This was when Chris was 12, after he spent about 5 years moving between his parents and different foster homes. So he came here to little hidden away Pineview, got himself a new place, and started the process of getting the project approved. I'm not sure why the project never worked out. I'd lost touch with him by then. Poor guy. Why did you and Chris fall out? Yeah, well, Chris was really excited about Diane. He said he couldn't believe someone like her, as pretty as her, he said could be interested in a shy person like him. I was worried for him. Everything was developing too fast. He just met someone that was studying a subject that he had no interest in, only so that she could run away from home. And unexpectedly, she met an ambitious guy, Chris, who had all his life plans sorted out. On top of that, a guy who'd got himself a new place far from the city. And now things were moving so fast that he was considering asking her to move in with him. I just felt something wasn't right, and being his best friend, I let him know about it. He wasn't happy, of course. He was obsessed with Diane, and he would have defended her, taken her side over anybody else's, even mine. I told him to just be careful about taking this further and not believe everything she told him about herself. He was angry. He said I seemed to be suggesting that Diane was somehow manipulating him into asking her to move in. He didn't want to talk again after that. When did you last meet him? The day he moved into his new place, actually. Here in Pineview? I totally ruined that day for him, didn't I? Or were you the 6th of this month, Brad? I guess it does kind of look a little suspicious, doesn't it? I don't think so. I mean, he has no real motive. Anyway, I was staying at the Blossom Hotel. That's where I'm getting married. The hotel guys should be able to confirm this. But I do feel responsible for this. I pretty much just let this happen, even though I knew it could end badly. Yeah, he doesn't have really a motive to kill either one. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a memory. Memories. So, what do you guys think? You got yourself a great place, Chris. It's a cute little house. I love it. It's so cozy. I can't wait to get this place set up. Well, I'm going to go in and make us some coffee before I leave. I'm not going to talk to her. Fine. Why is that window always open? My kitchen's so empty right now, but so much potential. Can't wait to build some furniture for it. Can't wait to see what you do with it. That's cool. Don't really want to trespass on my new neighbor's property already. Okay. Do you know who lives there? Mr. Willis, if I remember correctly. You should go say hi. No way. Okay, so you don't want to go on any neighbor's property. I don't want to leave her outside, but it doesn't give me the option to talk to her. The living room. I'm going to watch so much TV in there. Okay. My front door. Ah, I can't take the excitement. We could go in if I'm done looking around outside. Yeah, let's go in. I don't want to take another look around the house. What, again? We just moved all those boxes in. I'll tell you what I'm planning to do with the place. Come on. Wait, come here for a second. Wait, is this Emily? Oh, it is. Oh, no, not Emily. Let's go. Diane. I should know that. I have an aunt named Diane. The wall's only half painted. I'm pretty bad at making coffee, you know. Plus, I need to wash the dishes, too. It's gonna take a while. Aren't you gonna take a look around the house again? I should be done by then. Okay. Look. Gonna build some counters here. I think blue will go well with the orange wall. I agree. Okay. Come on, I'll show you upstairs. Oh, is that where... Oh. What are you planning to do with this room? I haven't quite decided yet. Maybe... why would you have the woodworking workshop upstairs? That would be like in the basement or like a garage or something. A den would, that's another one that'd be just downstairs. Maybe another bedroom? Oh, who for? I don't know. Kids or something? Oh, you have kids. Odd, I must have missed them. I mean, I'll probably have some, right? Someday? You're funny, Chris. Uh-oh. Dejected. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, let's see. My bed? Want to try it out? What? It's not even got any bed sheets yet, and the boxes are still unpacked. Ugh, it's so Chris. Stop rolling your eyes. Come on, there's more. Come on, if a girl says you want to try out the bed, you try out the bed. I wonder why they left this painting behind. Also, the place feels familiar. Is it somewhere in Pineview? The church, maybe? That's what I thought. Could be. Keep the painting. I like it. Let's see here. So this is where I'll have my desk, right in front of the window. Plenty of light and everything. And maybe build a bookcase right next to it. Sounds good. I like this spot, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. Maybe some low seating, or how about a pinup board? Since you love making lists so much, you can put them up here. It's not a bad idea. All these plans for yourself. Do I fit into any of this? Of course you do. Do you really need to ask that? Okay. Yeah, that'd be a cute little reading nook or something. Of course, I usually read in bed, but... It's because I don't have a reading nook. Are we done looking around here? Yes. I mean, there's nothing else to look at. Chris? Yeah? What is it? What have you done to me? I didn't want any of these emotions, and now I don't want to leave. That's what happens, you know? Remember when I told you about the walls I built around myself to not let anyone in? Yeah? I don't think you're breaking them down, but I think you're making a door for yourself. A safe, secure door. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does, actually. Good. I want to change for you, Chris. I have trouble expressing how I feel. But I want to do that for you. Be a bit more open about how I feel. Will you help me with that? Of course. I'm dreading that coffee. I know I have to go home after it's done. I'm gonna miss you. I mean, the romantic in me says, don't go! Oh, it'll be so damn lonely in this new place. Well, you have to get used to it, don't you? Anyway, I can't stay. I'll be in trouble if I do. Why? Do you live at home or in a prison? You won't understand, so just leave it be. Cold-blooded. Alright, the coffee's ready. Grab a cup, both of you. Read the room, dude. Okay. After that, when Diane went away for a bit, I had the argument with him. He attacked me even though I was only worried about him. That annoyed me. He was finally getting the love, attention, and adoration he'd always craved. She almost idolized him at times. I guess I was a little jealous too. I'd only been completely replaced by another person in his life. He'd almost forgotten that I existed anymore. I was really annoyed. Chris had become extremely stubborn and defensive over those days. So I thought, fine, see how this turns out for you. Enjoy the chaos that's coming your way. I gave up on him, and then this happened. And that's what I regret so damn much. Okay? I would force my company on him even when he didn't need it, and I abandoned him completely when he really needed someone to help him through whatever was going on. Brad, we don't know yet if that's what really happened, so yeah, I hope not. God, I hope it's not what it looks like. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the notes say. Meet Jack at Jack's auto store. Okay. Oh, not my one. Damn it, my notes are all fucked up. God damn it. Okay. I don't want to... Okay, so we gotta go to the auto shop, so... Jack's auto store. I guess we'll go... Is there a way to go? No. Are we on... We're on Aspen Street. I guess. It's cold today. Well, how do I get to the auto shop? Oh, do I have to go back to Main Street? Damn it. Okay, fine. Alright, let's go back through our assholes to get to our elbows. Okay, we'll go back up to Main Street. Come on. Oh. Okay, so we're back. Oh, hello. Talk. Hey dude, you came back for the car already. It's not done yet. No, I'm here for something else. What were you doing the 26th of August? Yeah, let's catch him in a lie and then we show him that picture. Surprise, motherfucker! That's quite specific. I don't know, working probably. Look at this photograph. 26th of August. That's your car outside their house, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Can you explain that? I gone to fix the car, obviously. Look at the picture, Jack. Chris's car isn't in the driveway. I'm assuming he wasn't home either. Oh. Right. This is probably another day. This must have been when I gone to get my payment for the work from them. Oh yeah, there's a date here on the photo. That's when I gone to meet them for the money. Sorry, Detective, I got the dates mixed up. Another thing, Jack. You said you'd gone for a drive around the time the shootings took place? Where were you before that? Tell me everything you did on that day. Okay, well, let's see. I woke up early as usual and opened the shop for business. I think I was still here till 11 a.m. Then I went to meet... Yes? Market. I went to the Pineview Market. Okay. For what for? Did you meet anyone there? Not really. Oh yeah, I bought myself some food at Mark's Cafe. I just remained silent. Continue. And well, after that, I worked again for a few minutes before taking a lunch break and a little nap. At around 5 p.m., I set out to meet Alan. He owed me some money from work I'd done on his car last week. He wasn't at the pub, though. A boy named Lenny there said he was sick and hadn't come in. And? Well, so I went to his place instead. He wasn't there either, though. Neither was his car. Wait, you're saying Alan wasn't home on Sunday? That's what I said, Detective. He wasn't there. I went again at around 9 p.m. No luck. I should go and meet him again now that he's back. Could really use that money. We'll be back if we need more information, Jack. Okay. Ooh, because his brother said he was homesick, and as far as he knew, he was home. What do you think, officer? I'm not convinced. He's hiding something. Exactly. Let's keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, Alan's got some clarification to do. He lied to us about Sunday. Let's find out why. All right. Ooh. Okay. Jack said Alan wasn't at home on the 6th. We need to talk to him about that. Okay, so let's go talk to him real quick. I want to talk to this skater guy real quick first, since he's got the option. Hello, Detective. Officer, how's it going? Not skating today. Well, you see, I don't know. Maybe you can help me with this. I don't really know how to skate. You see that girl I was with yesterday? I really like her. And she really likes skaters. You're saying you don't know how to skate at all? Let me ask you something. You ever see me skating yet? Even once? I hate to admit it. All I am is a poser. I can't even stand on my board without falling off. All I can do is try and talk like a skater. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Then don't. What? Like you said, you don't know how much longer you can keep this up. You're just gonna know anyway. Why not own up to yourself? You've got a point, Detective. You're right. Well, thanks. I'll see you around. You're welcome. Skater boy. Okay. Yes? Okay. Let's see. I wanted to ask you some questions. Ooh, wait, back to previous options. Where were you on the 6th? Where were you really, Alan, on the 6th of October? Wait, I thought I told you that already. I was home, sleeping mostly. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't come to work. Are you completely sure you were home all day, Alan? You don't want to skip any on any details? Things could get difficult for you. Yeah, well, I did go out of town for a bit before that. I just got over to Hank's in the other town a couple of hours away to buy some supplies. You were too sick to work, but not too sick to drive. Yeah, right? That's one. I feel better when I drive. Honestly, I find it very relaxing. Why didn't you tell us about this before? I really didn't think it was that important. I was back the same night anyway. Let's let Officer Blunt handle it. We need to know your exact movements throughout the day. It's the only way we can count you out of suspicion. I didn't lie, officer. I just didn't realize. What time would you say you got back to Pineview that night? I don't know exactly. Maybe 8, 9? The place where you bought those supplies, would they be able to confirm this? Yeah, I don't see why not. We'll be back if we have any more questions. Come on, Blunt. Alan is still lying, obviously. I need you to do something ASAP, Blunt. Find a phone and call up Hanks. He's probably going to call Hank up, too, and ask him to cover him. Confirm Alan's alibi before he does that. Got it. See you. Okay. I was going to say someone... Detective. Oh, hello. Yes? I'm Lenny. I help Alan out at the pub sometimes. Ah, Lenny. I've heard about you. You've been out of town for the past couple days. Yeah, I just returned to Pineview today. I've been out since I last worked here on the 6th. I left that night. You know, the night that the incident happened. Did you by any chance see Jack that day? You know, the guy who runs the local auto repair shop. Did you see him around Mark's Cafe around 11 a.m.? Jack, I did see him. I was sitting outside at the time, taking a break. He'd gone up to the church, and then he went over to the cafe. The church? Anything else you remember? Any details? I think he was carrying something. Some tools and a bucket of paint, I think. Alright, thanks, Lenny. Is there something else that you wanted to talk about? Yeah, something that Chris told me once. Maybe it'll help with your investigation. I don't know. Chris was really, really drunk at the pub that night, and he shared something quite personal with me. He never came back to the pub after that day. Maybe he felt a bit uneasy about sharing all this with a stranger. Uh-oh, another memory. Another one, Lenny. Are you sure, Chris? That's your... Just do it, Lenny. My mind's messed up, and I'm supposed to forget about it, she said. But it's impossible to forget about something like that. Ugh, I just can't. How can anyone be so terrible? How can someone like that exist? I never thought... It makes me sick, Lenny. What's going on, Chris? Do you want to talk about it? I don't know if I should, but yeah, I've got to tell someone about it. I just can't keep it in me. I can't just try to forget about it. I've got to do something. Oh. Christ, Diane, do you have any idea how beautiful you look right now at this exact moment? Chris. No, I mean it. I need you to know it's important. I feel so grateful that moments like this exist, how special you are. Stop, don't say things like that. I get it, you're shy, but no, you don't get it. Forget it. How was your day? Diane, I'm not shy, you're special, Chris, and I'm just me. Come on. Just let me, okay? I really think you're special. Pure even. I'm in awe sometimes. Thank you. You feel so much. I've never met anyone who sees the world the way you do. This is a lot, don't you think? No, I don't tell you often enough how perfect you are. How much good you have done me. Bloody hell, what are we doing, Chris? Yeah, right? Well, we sure just did something. If you want to recap what we just did, if you think it would help. I'm being serious. Oh, shit. Right, sorry. Diane, there's something I need to tell you. I've been meaning to for a while, but you know I struggle with this sort of thing, letting people in. And now you know there are things I still haven't told you. I know, and that's okay. Chris, if we're gonna be serious about us, you should know. Are we serious, I mean? Let's say yes. Of course we are. Alright, though I understand if you feel differently after I've told you everything. Diane, nothing you say could possibly change how I feel about us. You don't understand. It'll change things between us. And it's up to you if you still want us to be a thing after that. I won't blame you for backing off. What the hell are you talking about? You're scaring me. Nothing's going to change. Alright. You know that I live with my mom and stepdad, right? Oh, God. That's gonna be some weird thing where the stepdad's like molesting her. Well, she married him when I was about 4. It's stupid. I don't even remember what my real dad looked like. Mom said he died in a car accident, and you know what? That's not important. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Well, now you do. But Mom wouldn't go out to work, and my stepdad, well, he wasn't the working type. There were a couple of times, I think when I was about 8 or 9, he used to call me to his room. Diane, you don't have to. I know. but I need to, okay? Oh, God. Okay. It was only ever when Mom was away. I was too young, too stupid. He said we were just playing. Jesus Christ, you're exactly right. It stopped for a while. But one Tuesday when I came home from middle school, when Mom was at work, I don't... You know what? Let her continue. My stepdad raped me, Chris. Jesus fucking Christ. Diane. I was so confused I couldn't process what had happened. He kissed my mom on the cheek when she got home. Nothing had changed, not in the world outside. Everything changed for me, though, more than I realized at the time. The next week, the next month, the same nothing. When I was 15, he tried again, calling me to his room as though I was still a little girl. You were 15. I told him to go fuck himself. I locked myself in my room. Good for you. When I came out, everything was as it had been. Dinner on the table, normal. It's almost like it never happened, Chris, the way life has been around me. And I've always known that he was that kind of man. No one would believe me if I told them. Nobody would even think he could do such a thing. It makes you doubt yourself, you know, your own memory. I was only a kid, Chris. A stupid kid. Diane, you need to tell your mother about this. And what good would that do? Dredging all this shit up again, what would it change? It'd be good for you. Would it? I'm not so sure. So now you know. That was brave, Diane. I understand if this changes things, if this makes you reconsider. Absolutely not. This changes nothing. Why the hell would you think it might? What happened, it's in the past. It's over. You did nothing wrong. You're not a different person because of something awful that happened to you. To you, yeah. It's a lot of baggage, Chris. It's not exactly in the past. Diane, I love you. I'm not just saying that to make you feel better or because you opened up or because we slept together. I love you and I loved you before tonight, and I'm pretty sure I'll still love you in the morning. You're an idiot. Yeah, well, what can you do? I like Chris a lot. I love you too, Chris. Sweetie, you've been uncharacteristically quiet. What are you thinking? Ooh. It's not stupid for you to find beauty in everything, because you should report him to the police, I agree. But that's something she's got to do on her own, and I don't think it should change the way he is. We should report him to the police, Diane. You aren't going to do anything, you promised. That was before I knew what you were living with. I deal with this in my own way. I don't need you to be trying to be some vigilante making a mess of everything. He hasn't touched me ever since, Chris. Nothing of the sort. The sad thing is, things have been normal for a long time now. Dumb curfews are the most I have to deal with anymore. That's not normal if you're an adult. You shouldn't have to deal with that either. Chris, leave it alone. I told you because I felt like you should know, that's all. I mean, you can't force her to go to the police, as horrible as it is. Oh my God. And you said Chris told all this to Lenny? Yeah. This makes Diane's stepdad a suspect, right? It does. We need to send someone over to find out what he was up to on the 6th. I'll do that ASAP. What about Hank's? Did Alan's alibi check out? Let me guess. It didn't. You're right. Alan wasn't at Hank's that day. He lied to us. Again. We need to find something to get him talking. A search warrant? That'll take too long. We'll have to get creative. Let's discuss it tomorrow morning. Alright? Anyway, I'll meet you back here in an hour. Go get changed. For Rain's birthday. Did you forget? Oh. Go over to the clothing store on Central Street and buy something nice. What? Why? Treat yourself. It'll make you happy. But buying clothes doesn't make me happy. Exactly right. Just do it, Michael, please. I'd come with you, but I need to change too. Now go. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Good. See you soon. Okay. So, okay, there we go. Now the notes are fixed. Okay, so we got all that. All right, so in the meantime, I'm going to leave this episode off here because that was a heavy one, and I apologize. I almost started crying there a little bit. I will pick this up here in a little bit, and we will go ahead and go get our fancy clothes and go to a fancy party, maybe. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching this episode. Be sure to chomp down on that like button if you did like it. Leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all for the next one.